Hello everyone, this is the Carless Millionaire, the YouTube channel that documents my decision to refuse to buy a car until reaching $1 million net worth. Not to be extreme, but to be intentional with my finances, avoid lifestyle inflation, and focus on long-term investing and building wealth. I upload a new wealth video every Tuesday, and in this video I'm going to talk about the $1,000 emergency fund rule and how having just $1,000 saved up for unexpected emergencies can change your financial life. Most people think they need $10,000 saved up to feel safe. But what if I told you only $1,000 can do it? It can completely change your financial life. This simple rule has helped millions of people stop living paycheck to paycheck, and today I'm breaking down exactly how it works and why it matters. And also I'll touch base on how you can build your emergency fund even if you're starting from zero. So what is the $1,000 rule? The $1,000 emergency fund rule is very simple. You save up your first $1,000 as fast as possible. You don't invest it, you don't touch it unless it's a real emergency, something unexpected. This is your financial cushion. This is not for vacations. This is not for shopping. This is not for the newest grill that just got on sale. This is not for the TV that's discounted. It's only for things like car repairs, medical bills, and unexpected expenses. Because life will happen. Why does this rule matter? Well, without an emergency fund, here's what usually happens. Something goes wrong. It's unexpected. You don't have the money for it, but you have a credit card. So you swipe your credit card. Now you're stuck in debt. During this emergency, you still have all your monthly expenses that you still have to pay. So you put that credit card on the back burner unintentionally, right? But now that credit card has a balance, and that balance carries over. And now you are paying interest on that emergency that accidentally happened. But now let's flip the script. This emergency happens, and you have $1,000 there waiting for you just in case. Now that unexpected expense is taken care of. Now you have peace of mind, you have protection from debt, and you have breathing room. This $1,000 rule breaks that cycle. And since you had that $1,000 waiting for that emergency, you don't have to swipe the credit card for money you don't have yet. It's not about getting rich. It's about stopping the financial bleeding first, which can lead to you getting rich too, actually. So that's a win-win. Now, why only $1,000? Now, you might be thinking, why not save more? Why not get 10 grand? Why does it have to be $1,000? Like, emergencies definitely cost more than $1,000, right? Because this is about momentum. $1,000, it's big enough to handle most small emergencies, but it's also small enough to hit quickly. You are able to build momentum. If you try to save 10K right away, that's $834 a month for 12 months. You're going to burn out. It's going to take a lot longer to get to 10 grand. But $1,000, that's more achievable, and it builds confidence fast. Kind of like the debt snowball. When it comes to paying off debt, you pay off the smaller ones first, regardless of interest and payment, and then you tackle the big ones, right? You got to tackle the small one first. Save the $1,000 first, and you're going to build momentum, and you're going to build confidence. Plus, since this emergency fund is meant for emergencies only and you cannot invest it, if you're trying to save $10,000 for an emergency fund and then Tesla stock drops 20% and you want to buy in, but oh no, that's my emergency fund, I can't invest it. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself in a position where you won't be able to invest sooner than later. I'd much rather start off with a $1,000 emergency fund. That way, every dollar I get after that initial $1,000 can be freely invested if I choose to do so. Now remember, as long as we don't touch that initial $1,000 that's meant for the emergency only. So if I have $3,000 saved up and $1,000 is meant for that emergency fund, the other $2,000 I can invest freely. So if I find an opportunity, or if Tesla stock drops 20%, or the S&P 500 drops 10%, and I'm able to dollar cost average and invest that money, I can do so freely. I don't have to wait until I save $10,000 to start investing. I can invest it as soon as I hit over that $1,000 mark. And now, how do you save your first $1,000 fast? Well, you got to be fast about it, obviously. But all jokes aside, this is how you're going to do it. Number one, temporarily cut your expenses. Now, I'm not saying you have to be like me and freaking go carless and sell your car and then just walk to work all the damn time. You don't have to do all that, but there's a few expenses you can cut temporarily. Your subscriptions, momentarily cancel them all. You can't have them back until you got your emergency fund in place. So cancel all your subscriptions, unless you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, of course. Please don't cancel that subscription. It's free to subscribe. I don't charge anything, I promise you. But yeah, all jokes aside, please cancel your subscriptions momentarily. You can get them back once you get your emergency fund in place. The average American spends about $90 to $220 a month on subscriptions alone. So we're just going to pretend that your subscriptions are on the lower end and they cost $90 a month. In 1 month alone of you canceling your subscriptions, that $90 goes to your emergency fund. That is 9% of your emergency fund in 1 month of not having subscriptions alone. So please momentarily go ahead and cancel them and invest that money towards your emergency fund. For this time, you also want to eat at home and just avoid any unnecessary spending until you get that emergency fund in place, or even after. The average American spends $191 to $330 a month eating out at restaurants every single month. And if you have a girlfriend, then that number probably triples. So yeah, any girlfriends in the comments, I'm sorry, but it's true. You triple the cost of going out to dinner. I'm extremely sorry, fellas, if I started an argument in your home, but it's true. It's true. They be ordering ice cream and stuff, and we got ice cream at the damn house, you know? It's like, come on. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. After I recorded that last audio, I went back to the article and I found this. But I'm just going to leave this on here. I'm not going to leave any comments about this because I'm just going to continue on with my personal finance video because, yeah, I'm not trying to die. But yeah, go ahead and please eat out less and invest that money towards the emergency fund. 2, increase the income, okay? Focus on the offense as well. Any overtime. Everyone always wants to leave early at work. Be the one that stays behind and take the overtime, especially as you're building this emergency fund. Any side hustles or side jobs that you can do, by all means, please do it. And also declutter. Anything that you do not use that has value, please sell it. I don't care if you have to sell it at a loss. If you don't use it, sell it. 3, set a deadline. You have to set a time frame. Don't say someday I'm going to have my $1,000 emergency fund. Say I will have my $1,000 by 30 days. Have it be reasonable, realistic, and achievable. But remember, you have to be quick about it because speed is important because life does not wait for you. What to do after your $1,000 emergency fund. You definitely don't stop there. You keep going. You pay off your high interest debt. Now, once that is clear, all that money is not going to go towards the high interest debt anymore. Now you build a larger emergency fund. A few months, ideally 3 to 6 months. Then you start investing, my good friend. The $1,000 is just step 1, but most people skip that step. And that is why they stay stuck financially. In closing, I will say, if you don't have $1,000 saved up yet, please make this your mission because this one move can literally change your financial future. If this video has helped you and added value to your life in any way, shape, or form, then subscribe to the Carlos Millionaire YouTube channel for simple, no BS money strategies. And if you like this video, I highly recommend you check out my last video where I go over my monthly money system and I break down what I do with my paycheck, what percentage goes where, so on and so forth. And I will see you next Tuesday with a brand new video. Unless you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, then please do not cancel that.